Well, I think it's something that's important for the bank regulators to be doing. And certainly, we have been hearing loud and clear from the banking community that the burdens of compliance have become quite extraordinary. I think one principle that's helpful is tailoring, trying to make sure that the complexity and severity of the regulations fit the footprint of the activities of banks of different sizes and complexity. But there are so many areas that are important, to my mind, no longer being directly a bank regulator, but worrying about financial stability and the strength of the economy, knowing how important it is to have a healthy banking system in order to have a healthy and resilient economy. I guess my predilection is very much toward robust capital liquidity to make sure that we do have a banking system that can support the economy, that's safe and sound. And I think, a lot of people worried in the aftermath of the financial crisis. Dodd-Frank was passed, regulation really ramped up at that point, that the United States banks wouldn't be able to compete, that the regulatory burden was so severe it would make our banks non-competitive. I think if you actually study what's happened, you'd see that that wasn't the case. I mean, I'm not denying that there are significant burdens on banks, but I think we have a strong, sound banking system that's very well placed to compete. And when the pandemic struck and we saw a huge amount of financial turbulence, I think we were really fortunate, and it aided our recovery, that we had a banking system that was able, in an emergency like that, to provide businesses and households with the credit that they needed to survive what was just an incredible stress. So I recognize that there is a substantial burden. It continues to evolve as we deal with the cloud, with non-banks, with third-party service providers, with cyber attacks, and a growing list of matters that all banking institutions need to be attentive to. But I hope that tailoring can help to reduce the burden for the smaller banks.